plug in to our conversations with Mac and Opes. We got you. You plug. This Friday on YouPlug.
People were touched. So I did say besties must be unbested.
Unbested. What did you mean by that? We've been friends for 15 years. Nothing will happen.
Yeah.
It can happen.
Sometimes this kind of relationships build some hopes.
I have this bestie and I'm in an exclusive relationship and my partner has accepted the bestie and everything is good.
We are
Thank
grateful.
you, bestie.
Yeah.
Wow,
You will think we are just friends, but you are the one who's our friend here. I mean, why should there even be a competition? Why should the bestie be compared with this one who's moving in?
Blended into this. I bested first. And then the reality is that, you come a long way with this bestie.
Oh yeah, sure.
15 years or your childhood friend.
Oh, so you don't have other besties?
Eh?
Besties with Mac and Opes.
Good day, friends and family. Welcome to YouPlug, that keeps you plugged in. We are excited, as always, to have you.
Sure.
And I'm chilling here with my friend. This is Mac and my clan praises. Just gonna fast forward because I've done it, and then we'll hand it over now to Opes.
Oh, yep. Okay, guys, for those who do not know me, first, welcome to YouPlug. Welcome to the plug that keeps on plugging. We're excited to be here. For those who do not know me and you are perhaps here for the first time, Opa Malegana, Gimnari Nom Sibudo Jafasa Shadruka Tagas, Gingidaniga Mazulika Mumna to Tursa Goblo Vertawa to Ramoru Mutu Komadutwane, Pudagomu Toremoto. And yes, welcome guys. We still continue.
Don't do that. It's 2021.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to be creative here. Please don't mind my clan praise. Mind your own, because we are still struggling with yours. So let's leave that out. So guys, people were touched. That topic on besties, people were really touched. But maybe let's just bring those who did not join us into the same pace with us. Yeah. We spoke about besties and we've tried to give a definition so that we'll not cross border others, because others kept on saying friends or besties. Now we just want to say bestie, not friends or besties, just bestie. Yeah. And we've defined it. We've said it's a relationship with someone who you are not related to. Not this thing of a cousin and favorite niece and nephews and whatsoever. Someone that you are not related to, which is platonic and non-sexual. So it's just a very intimate, but it's not sexual. And we've put that as our definition of besties. But people were still touched.
Yes, as the famous line of last week was, besties must be unbested.
Sure.
That is the one.
Were touched.
That is the one that caused a bit of problems and misunderstandings.
Sure.
We in this video we just want to react to some of our interactions with you.
Oh yeah, sure.
And clarify maybe certain things and just engage further on this.
Yeah. Let me try to. So I did say besties must be unbested.
Unbested. What did you mean by that?
So what I meant is, so I do not necessarily think it's bad for people to have relationship, for a male and a female to have a relationship. Yeah. By saying unbest, I didn't say you cut off the relationship. I said it well. I said, brikanyana, pull back and let this next person who is the significant other of your bestie occupy the space where they can be intimate and learn more, learn their partners even more. I do not necessarily say cut the relationship, and if this relationship thing of yours doesn't work, then you have to go back and go and look for the bestie. No, that's not what I'm saying. That's why, for me,
which was another concern.
I think it's necessary for people to.
Which is fair, because in reality is that you come a long way with this bestie.
Oh yeah, sure.
15 years or your childhood friend.
Oh, yeah.
And as it may have been suggested last week in terms of it ending up in
Yeah.
it's not to say that will happen, but we're saying
sure.
it's a possibility.
It's a possibility that
and
we cannot
need to guard
rule
ourselves
out.
against
Yeah, sure.
that.
Yeah.
We cannot be naive to
Oh, yeah.
say we've been friends for 15 years, nothing will happen.
Yeah.
It can happen.
It can. It's not. Research has proven.
Yeah.
Someone have conducted the research and they've said within this thing, in this topic of male and female, about 50% of those relationships ended up sexual.
Yeah.
And those, even within that, those ones that ended up sexual, those people were in other relationships.
Sure.
So, and we're not trying to say, I mean, we are bringing our own opinions, and as always, we are not trying to be prescriptive. We're just saying, don't be naive into thinking that there is nothing beyond. That's why I spoke clearly and say, draw the lines.
Yeah. So sure, and a number of you also have stated that I have this bestie, and I'm in an exclusive relationship, and my partner has accepted the bestie, and everything is good, everything is great, which is a possibility, and which is great, and we are not denying that. We're not trying to break those relationships apart.
No, not at
but
all.
we are saying in our pursuit of making relationships work, we need to be aware of these things that are happening. Because
sure.
the reason why we jumped into this was because of the trend that was going around about besties, and a lot of people were showing their concern or relating their stories about what happened with besties of their partners. So it is possible.
It is a possibility that we cannot overrule. I mean, someone has commented. Let's go now into even the comments. The one that I can still remember. I think it's who's that? Is it Ritabile?
Ritabile.
Yeah, Ritabile, you have made a comment, and you have agreed with me. You said maybe we are problematizing this thing, and I mean, you have said it cannot be your fault if the person who's moving into a bestie relationship is struggling to pursue that intimacy that makes the relationship to stand out. I mean, I'm just paraphrasing. Sure. So you have mentioned and that if you can't achieve that intimacy like the one of the besties, then it's your fault. For me, I mean, I agree with that to certain extent. Maybe I would say I partially agree. Because for me, why should there even be a competition? Why should the bestie be compared with this one who's moving into a relationship? What intimacy are we speaking about here? that we should even move in. But also, Retabile has also said you should actually be grateful for besties because they calm us down so that when we come to you, we are nicer. I mean, we are
Thank
grateful.
You, besties.
Yeah.
Oh,
Besties, thank you for Magabongo. but for me, I think even with that, and I mean, it's just my opinion, I think with that, it's even tricky because if I have issues with my significant other, I need to be sorting it out with them. We need to calm down between each other because then that's when we grow together. Because I mean, let's say this thing leads into something that is long term, that is permanent. Then you have built those grounds.
Are you going to keep on running to the bestie for comfort? And
when are you going to grow to that level in that relationship? So for me, that's I don't know what are our fans. Not fans, our friends are saying on the other side of the camera.
The other one that I wanted to look at, I enjoyed this one. I had personal interactions with people on my WhatsApp, and then her status, the same Ritabile.
Oh yeah.
She says, otherwise, Nagere bestani while you still can. Bestify him until he's bested, then bay him.
Oh, yeah, but bestify until it's bested and
but she just said she's just kidding, but I thought that was funny.
Yeah, that's a nice humor, but that's a potential.
Yeah.
You can bestify until you bait them. And I like the other one. You know that other one that you say you will think we are besties.
Yeah.
You will think we are just friends,
Friends.
but you are the one who's
Who's
our
our
friend here. So these things can be tricky. I mean, there's a lot of humor in that, but it can always be.
And another
be
meme that
tricky.
was
Yeah.
shared to me was the one with the objects appear closer than they are.
Oh yeah.
And I was talking about that's how female besties are.
Oh yeah, sure.
When they actually have male besties,
Yeah.
the male is closer than he appears. They just look like friends.
Yeah, and look
Yeah.
far, like they are far, but they actually
Much
not too
closer
far.
than they appear.
What you have said it the other time. You said sometimes they can even advise out when it's time to, and then they.
Excuse the noise, friends. We are just
We're outside and we're enjoying it. So please do forgive us. So we're not here to say. I mean, we're not here to try to be patriarchal about the whole issue. We are saying it's good. People can have relationships, but let's just draw the line.
Yeah.
But also, it must come with some sort of emotional intelligence. And be careful in guarding hearts in these things.
Sure.
I know of a lot of silent heartbreaks. Yeah, people are. Someone is heartbroken, but they didn't say because they sometimes this kind of relationships build some hopes that maybe it can work, and then when they eventually find someone without you outside of you, you can just. Sometimes you go on like you are fine, but look.
And this is how I landed into this. I bested first, and then I paid.
Hey, you bested and you paid. Oh, Meg. So you don't have other besties.
Eh?
So guys, we don't know
Oh,
what.
you're not giving me a chance. Okay, it's okay.
Explain,
It's okay.
Meg. Explain.
No, it's
Explain.
okay, you can.
No. Explain.
No, I do.
So guys, there's Meg is stuttering. I don't
do.
know when. Yeah.
You know yourself.
Not yourself, just one. Yeah, it's three. So guys, this was our reaction to those comments. We don't know what do you think about that. Let us know. Engage us. You can disagree with us. We are fine. I mean, we are not here wearing gloves of self-defense. Our egos are fine. We're just trying to engage and just share our opinions too. Yeah.
But thank you for engaging us. This keeps it going and it keeps us learning ourselves because there are blind spots that we ourselves have that we want to be made aware of as we speak and try to represent a number as many as possible views as we can so that you can take what you can and throw out what you don't need.
Yeah, sure. So if it's working, it's working. If it's not working, don't try to make it work. So from the two of us, guys, remain plugged. Ciao.
This production was brought to you by Imago Dei Media.